Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing the carburetor on a Craftsman push mower. This one is model 247.37030. It has got the Briggs & Stratton 5.50 on it. Any of the parts you'll need we'll put in the description below. Just click on the link. So first thing we're going to do is take the air filter cover off. Missing an air filter, I'll put those in the link below. You just click on it. Take the 8mm here and here off. I put my bolts right here on the deck. And it just makes it easier if I do the 8mm up top for the recoil. I can see the top of the carburetor easier. Recoil out of the way. Then we've got two 7mm we're going to pop out right there. One here, one here. Comes off. There's a little hose that hooks up here, just pulls right out. Pair of pliers on the clamp, fuel line, and then you're going to want to twist it back and forth a little bit to break it free. And I use a clean bottle, clear bottle, so I can pull this off and see what's in the gas. This one doesn't have any gas in it at all. This is actually my lawnmower that I'm going to be selling, so I do carburetor anyways on these just to make sure that it's perfect. There is a bunch of, appears to be water coming out of the gas cap here, so we're going to want to blow that off really well. And then, oh yeah, so inside the gas tank is full of water. You got to make sure all that is out. That's why nothing's draining out of here. Use air to blow in there and blow it all out, but you can just pick this up, dump it out, rinse it with fresh gas, dump it out again, whatever you got to do. Not too much pressure. You don't want to blow the tank up either. Look at that. Crazy, huh? And then there's water inside this gas. See, you just don't put it to it too tight. But there's charcoal inside these gas caps. If I was to actually put this to the vent hole, it would pop it and blow it up and the charcoal will come out. But we don't want that to happen. So we keep it away from it and blow it. If you don't, the water will get sucked right out of this, right back into the gas tank when you put fresh gas in it. The ethanol attracts the water. And then make sure it's completely dry in the gas tank. Drop in there, make sure the fuel line's blown. Whoa. Blow your bolts away. All right, now that that's all cleaned out, We can pull this carburetor off, just pull straight out, and then tilt it up like this. Here, you know what? Let me get you lined up better so you can see this. So we're going to put this straight up. It's an S turn. And this comes straight out. And same with the back. We're going to turn this one this way. It's an S turn. Comes out. Alright. 7mm. We're going to take these two bolts out of the bowl. And then big flathead screwdriver, you're going to get in here and just twist it and pry it apart. There we go. This is super bad gas. It's like yellow in color. So gonna dump that out in the disposal barrel. I'm gonna go ahead, rinse the bowl out, make sure it's good and clean. I'm just using brake cleaner. You can use carb cleaner, anything with a straw. You want the straw on it. We're going to pry up on these pins here and get this needle valve up. Just gently pry. That one's stuck really good. See, it's just coated in crap. We're going to pull this out of here, and we got to really clean this off. So we're going to use carb cleaner, and we're going to rub a lot with our fingers, or you can use like a flathead screwdriver to try to scrape it off, but you really just got to get this completely clean, rinsed off. And the rubber tip, I'll actually put on my pants and I'll rub it around in circles, and it'll clean the rubber tip off. This thing is really clogged up. Get a flathead up between the black plastic and the white plastic right here. Give it a pry. This is really stuck. Really stuck in there. It's usually not that bad, but this is really bad. There it goes. Wow. Wow. Usually it'll pop right out. Oh yeah, look. You see this broke in half. It didn't break in half, it actually came apart. This thing is just stuck in there. Ah, there we go. So we're going to leave this apart right now. We're going to clean it all up really well. So brake cleaner through here. Brake cleaner through here. Spray the outside down a bit, and then the jet, we want to make sure brake cleaner goes through it. Right in the eye. Right in the eyeballs. If you get in your eyeballs, it will hurt really badly. Unless you do it all the time, then you kind of get used to it. Alright, we're going to boil all this out with acid. This is 14 karat gold testing solution. I'll put it in the description below. It will boil these jets out. So let me get this where you can see it. Let me get this close. Turn the light on. Boom. I've tried all the other acids. This is the best working one. Just put it on there. Let it simmer. Let it boil. If you do a lot of carburetors, this stuff will change your life. I can do 15, 20 carburetors, or 15, 20, 50, 60 carburetors with one bottle. Alright, just got that rinsed a little bit, or boiled out a little bit. We'll rinse it out gently because you don't want the acid splashing back in your face. But look how clean that is. Same with this one. Gently rinse it. It's not spraying quite correctly. I think prying on this. Oh, it's cracked. It's cracked. I gotta get a new one of these. See, it's cracked right there. I knew that didn't look right. For me, I have some junk carburetors laying around. If you're not so lucky to have junk carburetors laying around, I will put the link in the description below that has the whole carburetor, where you can buy a brand new one and replace it. But whenever I get a lawnmower that's just screwed, look, this one's like brand new inside. That's screwed like the deck's rotted out or the engine's blown or anything like that, I always grab, you know what, I'm going to grab all the insides from this. Boom, nice pretty needle valve. Look at that pretty needle valve. Alright, so we're going to boil this again because you need to make sure it's good. Alright, I'm going to boil it one more time just to make sure. Yeah, that's good and clean in there. Alright, and then a trick that I've learned throughout the years is to make sure that this is fastened all the way down tight. So we're going to give it a little, just not too much pressure, but just a little squeeze. Make sure that thing is all the way down on there really well. Go through this, make sure it's super clean. Make sure these move. Alright, let's see if this needle valve, we're just going to make sure this needle valve slides right in. Yeah, no problem. Slides in and out, no problem. Alright, we're going to reassemble everything. Floats, needle valve. Get it together. Pin through the clips and through the float like that. blow through this. It shouldn't let anything through unless you lift this up, then it should let air through. Perfect. Jet. This jet faces towards this orange seal. Put it in, all the way down. Bowl, before you put the bowl on, give it one more rinse. Make sure there's no dirt in there. This bowl on. Oh, you know what? Let me use this one. It's the one that went to it. And then it's 2 7mm. Oh, seal's popping out. Damn it. Got it on all the way. 2 7mm. They're the longer ones. So these ones are longer than these ones. See? You want the longer ones in the bowl. Turn. Oh, there we go. Gotta get them lined up. It's a tight fit, so 7mm. Tighten them down. This job usually doesn't take this long, guys. It's just that this was a really, really exceptionally bad setup. Usually these don't get this bad. Usually you could just rinse them out with carb cleaner and make them work again. Or at the very least, just that jet's clogged really well. There's a white, I'm going to pop it out so you can see. There's an O-ring and a white keeper in the back. Sometimes this stuff stays on the engine right here. And what you want to do is you want to pull them off the engine, put the O-ring in first, white keeper. Very important you do this or it will not run right. Put them in, push them down. Come on. Maybe you'd see it my way. This is on backwards. So this person had been in this before. This goes on this side. So when the cable pushes it, it opens the choke. Right? Alright. I'm going to put the throttle arm on first. Just an S turn. Then we're going to go to the choke arm. Put it on. Another S turn. Push it all the way back till it's in tight. We're going to put the fuel line on. Just like that. Hose clamp. We're seeing all this, right? Yeah, kind of. Hose clamp, fuel line, it's on. Throttle arms. I hope you saw that. Alright, this is your choke arm, it's an S turn, no big deal. Whoa, that's frozen, that's a big deal. This should move freely. This is frozen solid. Alright, so this is just transmission fluid. Let me get some in there and work this thing. It needs to move back and forth freely. Right now it's stuck in the wide open position. Oh, it does not want to budge. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm going to work this back and forth a bit. not sure. I think it's better, but still a little stiff, so I'm just going to keep working it out. Alright, I think I got it now. Took a little manipulation. So now I got a bunch of gas in there. Then I'm going to go ahead, plug this hose in on the back of the air filter assembly. Get it lined up. There we go. It's going to be two 7mm, short 7mm bolts. They're going to go here and here. I'm going to go ahead and put them in. Get one started. The other one started, then tighten them up. Then we got 8mm after that. Alright, then we're going to do 8mm, the two short ones. We're going to go here and here. Then we're going to put the recoil cover back on. Hold on. Put these three in it. A new air filter cover. We're going to go ahead and check the oil, make sure it's full. And it's in between the two lines. It should be up to the top line, but it's good enough to start it at least. And then I'll be giving it an oil change later. Just make sure it's all right. And she fires up and runs. Alright guys, this helped you out in any way, shape, or form. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Any the parts that I use, the acid, any of that stuff will be in the description below. Just click the link, it'll take you right to it. If you want to do any advertising through my channel, message me. I'm more than happy to have you. Peace.